Oh, it's the Chimera, right. He is jacked. Gungnir and Dancing Steel. Here we go. Dancing Steel is only going to be worthwhile once I... Wait a minute. I should always be like this. Yeah. Nope. I should always be set to Odin's Sword because all we want to do is get to Zantetsuken level 5 ASAP. Nailed it. I'm actually going to throw out a level 3 right here. I was hoping I'd get the stun bar built up more there, but that's fine. Bad timing. Still kind of worked out, actually. It's fine. Dodging this guy is so easy. We got this in the bag. Shouldn't be counting my chickens before they're hatched and all that, but you know. I feel like my muscle memory on this guy's been amazing thus far. And now here's what we really... I was not holding square. I don't know why it just did Zantetsuken there, but I'm mad because I had a plan that I now don't get to do. I wanted to Zantetsuken level 5 him as soon as I downed him, then Dancing Steel and hopefully do another level 4 or 5 and just end his soul. I was not holding square. I was tapping square, but it took it as me holding it. That was weird. Die. Yeah, you would have been so dead if I could have done what I wanted to do there, but the game screwed me. The final Chronolith time trials have, like, tried to mess me up at every step. I don't know why. Bum bum ba no. Bum bum ba na bum 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 ba no. Oh no, the dragon's voice. I got the timing on that because I am a gamer. Easy. Take this. Gonna be honest, I'm a little surprised you're alive right now. Don't even try and use Dancing Steel. Level 2 will kill you. There we go. I'm still mad that we didn't get the first try on this, but whatever. Cavalier. I think that's the only B we got. I'll take it. All right, all the final time trials are done. I have completed them all. That took about 2 hours, a bit longer than I expected, but they got a bit more frustrating than I expected them to. I will say, I think someone mentioned it last stream. I'm a little disappointed that the time trials are this, like, basic. Or the final ones, that is. It's almost the exact same as just doing them the first time. It really doesn't feel any different. I know they put, like, specific equipment and, like, a level cap or whatever, so you can't, like, over-level and breeze them, but it does feel way too samey. I was expecting, like, a different style of time trial, like, some different fights at least, but it's literally the exact same down to a T, which is honestly pretty disappointing. They could have done something way cooler with that than what they did, which is... I mean, after doing all that, part of me is like, why'd I even bother doing this? I basically did the same thing twice. I should have just done them off stream if I wanted to do them, but I said I'd do them on stream, so we did. Anyways, now that that's finally done, Joshua time.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
I'm on it, dude. Let's go. Tabor, here we come.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Where there's a will. Is it like normal in like medieval times to have a will? When did wills become like a normal thing? I don't know why, and like I wouldn't be surprised if people are like, oh, having a will goes back to like ancient Rome even, or Greece or whatever. Like I would get it, but for some reason in my head, like wills are recent. Like something that started happening in the last like 500 years or something at most. But I'm probably very wrong.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Unsigned. Every epic starts with a single word, every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and is that supposed to be forever? Why is there an apostrophe? For error shall your legend be told. For error shall your legacy be sung. What a stupid way to spell forever.
All yours.
Ah, careful whisper. I got them all. Obtain all items from your patrons. Let's go.
Come again. I may have more for you.
All right, very nice. Let's go talk to Cyril. I don't know how long it's going to take us to do this Joshua side quest. I mean, the side quests normally take anywhere from like 20 to 30 minutes, I feel like. And then if no other side quests open up, we just go to Origin and try and finish up the game. Open.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Oh, you still want me to read it? Okay. My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms. And only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Your father.
An inheritance?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Well, let's go chat with her and see what's up then. Oldest known will dates back to 2500 BC Egypt. All right, yeah, seems fair. More common legal protection of them is closer to 1837. Okay, now that's more what I was expecting.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, yes, welcome indeed. Do I need potions? I do.
Anything else?
I hate that this starts at 1, by the way. Do you notice how I clicked right twice there? Because I thought it would be like, oh, I need 2 of them, so I hit right twice to be able to buy them. But then that goes back to 1, because it starts at 1, and then it goes to 2 when you click it once, and then it goes back to 1 again if you hit right again, which is annoying. It's like a super, super minor pet peeve, but that's happened a couple of times in this playthrough, and every time it does, I'm like, oh my goodness, why doesn't it start at 0? That just makes logical sense. There's no reason for it to start at 2, or to start at 1, I mean.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed.
Is this Karen's voice
actress?
actress?
He intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress, but with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed. I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy.
No way.
Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
There's no way that you've been tracking this one specific griffin for like over 2 decades.
But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
There's no way you've been tracking this one specific griffin for over 20 years after all the nonsense that happened with Rosaria being taken over by the Empire and whatnot, and also that griffin has lived that entire time. I don't believe you. I quite simply don't believe you. What a ridiculous claim. Actually insane. Ambrosia, take me to this mythical griffin that doesn't actually exist. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Let's go.
We need to go this way. I had just been talking earlier about how we barely fought any griffins in this playthrough, it feels like, and now we gotta go fight one. Caca! Leave me alone, orcs. I'm busy. I have a griffin to kill. A little bit further. Right here? Leave me alone, thralls. I don't have time for you either. Do you not understand how busy of a man I am? Trying to finish up the game today. And we took longer on the time trials than I meant to.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
Good job, bird. Let's go kill another bird. I found it! Hi, buddy. Submerg.
There it is.
Oh my goodness, I get to hit L2 now. For the first time today. What you doing there, bud? Calm down. Not that serious. Oh, that's a big tornado! What the heck? What is happening? Nope. Heaven's cloud for days. Way too early. The timing on that continues to confuse me. Bum, bum, bum. I have Groot up. Get on the ground. Bum, bum, dun, dun, dun. You know what? Throw out a level 3. Yeah, it's worth it to me. What are you, you're like in the, whatchamacallit, buddy? You doing all right? Help. Help. I can't see anything. Nice try, sucker. Aw, you... Oh, we went too far. You're the one doing all the big moves that made us move so far away. I hate that that can happen. I actually, like... there's probably a very specific reason in the programming, I guess, so you can't lead enemies to other enemies or something, and the game wouldn't be able to handle too many big enemies on the screen at once. But I actually hate that if you just go a little too far in a direction, then it's like, reset all your progress. Start the fight all over. Bum, 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 bum. No, break. That's one of those moves that you just can't get the break on, I guess. The only thing I can assume for why that went that way. No, you don't. I said no, you don't, good sir. I need my Zantetsuken level 5. I should have gone for a heat wave there. I really want to kill you in one stagger, is what I'm aiming for, which is why I'm using so few of my moves, chat. For anyone wondering. Way too early. Alright. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. I might have been a little too slow on this. No, we got time. We got time. This thing is way bulkier than I realized, though. I expected way more damage there than what we got from the Giga Flare. This might still kill it, though. Close. 130k. Not bad. Kingslayer. Hey, my dad was a king and he wanted to fight you. Oh, that's an insane move. And you do it repeatedly. I pressed R1 there, game. If I can just get to level 3, there we go. Goodbye. It's been nice knowing you, but not really. Now it is you who are slayed.